And Jordan, you have a big announcement.
Oh yeah. So I got into UA. Woo. I'm currently waiting. Like I got into my
And now, our featured presentation.
Hi guys, welcome to Conversation with Littles. As you already know, I'm Jordan and this is
Michael.
And Carl is a special video because you don't get to see this more often.
And you won't get to see her face more often in college.
Well, that's also true. But today we're going to talk about going to school face to face, our experiences so far, and let's review, if you will. So let's start with Mikey.
How was it, Michael, for you? Oh, I'm here also. How was it being at home, going to school at home?
I really don't know at all. How was it for me? It was a little bit good, but the time when class was supposed to begin, I don't feel like I want to get up that time. And I think that what I experienced at home is the online class. It always keeps in and out, and the laptop doesn't work that good. And I spend time talking with my classmates. So
there's some good and bad to it. Well, online it was a really dramatic transition. As much as there were some perks being at home. Honestly, okay, actually in my the first week of school at home, I was like so excited because I get to be at home. I get to just do the work at home. I can just wake up and go to school. But eventually you start to say, geez, this is even more draining because you don't get to go to school and interact with your friend between classes. And when I started going to school at home, it was in grade 11 and we were in the heights of preparing for CXC. So every day, even at weird times of the night, you're getting like announcements from Google Classroom saying, okay, you have this assignment due the next day or next week or at 11:59 p.m. and then you're like, geez, when will I get a break? And although you're at home, you think you get a break in between, but you really don't. It's really demanding and you just have to just assimilate or just try and reorganize yourself. And I had a problem with that for the first year or so, because 2020 it hit everybody hard, but that's like a synopsis of how it went for me. But last year, once we got into a new grade, we got into grade 2, I got into grade 12. It was easier, but there were still some lasting effects. So the whole thing about waking up early, you got used to that at some point. But Michael's an early bird, so it doesn't seem like a big problem for him. Only that mom have to keep trying to buckle him. Yeah. Sometimes I wake up like 5 minutes before 8, and sometimes classes even start about 10-20 minutes after.
Aaron always wakes up 10 o'clock.
That's not true.
9.
That's when I don't have school the next day, or it's on a Wednesday when I don't have class until after 9. But anyway,
so go ahead.
2021 was easier overall, but I don't know. The summer feels short, or the summer doesn't feel as significant. No, but it felt significant in August though. When we went on the vacation, remember to check that video. It'll be up there. Yes. that was a really good escape, a well-needed escape. Thank God for the trip. And then that made the transition into school again easier, because I started grade 12. I started grade 12 2020, and then grade 13 last year, in September. But for grade 12 I started late October, grade 13 I started early September. Because in grade 12 you have to settle down before you get acceptance letter and all these other things surrounding it. So it was easier last year, and then this year so far I'm literally just like, you know what, I'm in my last months, do what I have to do and then go on to the next step. I just want some literal growth, because being at one school for 7 years, it has some good and bad. But overall I think I matured, and online did eventually feel more productive for me.
So Mike, so now you guys, school is open, no? What was it like the first day of school, going back to face-to-face?
I really felt scared.
Why you felt scared?
Because we said that we had to sanitize our hand and put our garbage in our bags.
Oh.
Or you were scared of catching COVID?
No, take your thing too.
And
pull it. Why you talk to your name?
You feel okay this way? You feel too confident?
So
were you happy to see your friends? Were your friends happy to see you?
not all my friends.
Because you had to go in shifts. So tell us about your friends who saw you. Were they happy to see you and so forth? And say hi to Dangel, of course.
Oh!
And all the other friends.
Hi, Dangel. So, some of my friends is Faith Palami or Adriel, which is not my friend. For real, she's
She might be watching you, not self-care for yourself.
No, she's totally not my friend. Because when I would say hi, she always has her teeth far from me.
Okay. So going back to school face to face was fun and not so fun. So what were the protocols you had to follow?
I had to follow
Hand washing, what? Wearing a mask?
That was like a second skin nowadays.
Okay. Alright, Jay, how was it for you first day back at school face to face?
Well, first day back, I was literally like, it felt kind of weird. The first day back, I took a walk around school because I think I didn't have a free session, but my class, it was really hard getting into the norm of it, because some classes were full, like the classes we're supposed to have, or the rooms we're supposed to have for class, they weren't available. And there was like a different rooming schedule, because online the rooming schedule is basically laptop. You go to the classroom and you get into class. But in person now you have to figure out, okay, where do I have this class on Tuesday? Where I have the same class on the other day? So different days you have different classrooms. And on Tuesday we were walking around for like the first session until my teacher was like, you know what? Let's reconvene tomorrow. I'll tell you what classes, what rooms we should be in, and if it's not available, we'll just have to work with it.
So you had to figure out the structure of classes and whatever. Alright, so in terms of the setup, did you go there and you had to see the markers for 6 feet apart, whatever, seeing things?
They were there. They were pretty faint, but to be honest, there's not that space in the classroom to be 6 feet apart.
And what about the canteen?
Canteen, no, that never changed at all.
Okay.
It's just that everybody was wearing masks. I'm surprised there wasn't any cases. Hopefully there wasn't.
At my canteen, they had some really big prices for patties.
So the price is gone up. Lunch, the the price for goods gone up. Lunch.
I remember when you could go to school with $300 and you have choices. You can have a patty and a juice, or you can just have a cooked lunch alone. Nowadays, 2 pieces of chicken and fries is basically $500. At my school, and a patty, you need to have $300 to buy a patty and hopefully a bag juice.
Only $250.
At your school,
$270, $250, $220, $220. Anyway, Yeah, prices range, but if you just work what you get and just know, so you can survive.
So if you had to choose, guys, hands up, online, prefer online or no, or face to face?
Face to face.
Face to face.
Face to face. Why face to face better?
I don't go to school, like the workload hasn't changed. No.
The only thing that I like for face to face is the playing and the playing and the teaching, but next week I'm already on a break, so next week Monday we said I'm going to all of us are going to class every day, but we have to share seats, and I'm not
share seats or sit beside each other.
Sit beside each other. But I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not the smushy kind.
You're most fun.
You're not the smushy kind. Okay, well, I think they will do the best way they can, but still secure you guys' safety. So both of you say I prefer face to face.
Well, my reason for face to face is because sometimes I will have like 1 or 2 classes a day, because basically like a semi-UE university schedule I have. But I really do come to reconnect with my friends, and most of the times like we're either talking about some news in the world or what's happening at school, or we're talking like reminiscing about past years, and I did a lot of that yesterday. On Tuesday I don't have any classes past 12:20, so I'll be there with my group of friends, my close-knit group of friends.
Say hi to them.
Oh yeah, well a handful, you know. So they're hi Tina, hi Abishwa, hi Jessica at the time, hi Ariane, and so much more.
That Dylan had a picture and her face was like this.
Okay.
He's always making fun of me. Wow. Yeah, that's what brothers do. No problem. Just make sure you know. Anyway. So yeah, we basically just talk about the past years, talk about how we want our futures to be. A lot of that, because you spent 7 years at a place and you realize, wow, I have learned a lot, although time has gone by so fast, but it's only like some parts of each grade or each age you remember, and those things stick out for me and help me just put experiences together and learn from them.
Pause. Response. Make one repeat.
Alright, we're back.
Yes, Jay. So apart from meeting friends and stuff, by the way, which grade are you? What grade are you in, Mike? 3rd grade? So September again, 4th. You see how he has grown, people? For the first time, you guys saw him on camera. Look at him now. Bigger than that. And Jordan, you have a big announcement.
Oh yeah. So I got into UE. I'm currently waiting. Like I got my first course out of 3. So I'm still waiting on the other 2 courses, and then I'll make the final decision to do one for the expected duration and so forth. So I'm really happy that I got accepted so soon, because many of my friends are still waiting. So I'm glad that I got in and that a new chapter is forming. And yeah, I'm really pleased.
And guys, she's the first one to go to university from our family line. Yeah.
No pressure.
Okay. So overall, guys, let's talk about the first video, Michael. Is he not comfortable than when you did the first time?
I feel much more comfortable.
Feel much more comfortable. Jay? He has gotten used to it now.
You're complete.
You know that it's not really to get used, but yeah, I've gotten used to it.
And Mike has gotten used to it too.
I just have to gear up myself. I don't really have You don't have to reach her.
I have to tell you something.
Okay.
I have a GF.
Okay.
I have a GF.
What? Now that's breaking news. You have a who? GF?
Don't say her name, go. What if she does this one you have?
Yeah, boy.
Cut.
Oh,
anyway, that's big news. Anyway, moving on.
You'll see her more next week. Tell her hi for me.
Watch her. Anyway, it was just this is like a short video just to you know, have an update on the kids where they are and what's happening with them. Anything else you guys want to say before we end?
I just want to say thank you for watching and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Bye.